Hi, I'm Steve Mister. You know, about 100 years ago, former Supreme Court Justice Louis Brandeis said that sunlight is the best disinfectant. And of course, what he meant by that is that shining a light, putting some illumination on an industry is the best way to help clean up the problems. It's not necessarily going to fix the problems, but it's going to make them a lot easier to see. And that really is the principle behind the mandatory product listing that CRN is supporting. A mandatory product listing would require companies to give FDA a copy of their labels and labeling information whenever they bring a new product to market. And so it would give FDA an ability to see into the industry and see the breadth of the industry, the kinds of ingredients that are there, and the kinds of products that are being sold. You know, FDA already has a lot of regulatory tools at its disposal from DSHEA. It has mandatory recall authority, inspections, injunctions, but the problem is FDA can't regulate what it cannot see. And that's what the mandatory listing would do. Now, let's be clear. A mandatory product listing is much more like a birth certificate than a driver's license. FDA would not be able to use this to slow down the introduction of new products or ingredients. They wouldn't be able to use this as some form of pre-market approval. It would simply be an additional step on your way to bringing a product to market. And it's certainly better to drive the bus than it is to be standing in front of it. So while some people are concerned about having industry supporting this, we have to understand that FDA is adamant that it wants mandatory listing. We've now seen this concept show up in the last 2 congressional budget requests from FDA. So it's an idea that's not going away. And it's a lot better for industry to help shape that program than to have FDA do it against us. And I guess part of the reason that we're so positive about why this can be done easily is that here at CRN, we've had almost 3 years of experience now with the Supplement Al, the industry's voluntary label registry. So we now have over 10,000 labels in the registry, and our member companies can tell you that it's really not a difficult process to upload your label on the way to market. Now, the mandatory listing is just one of 10 priority objectives that we have for 2020. And I invite you to visit our website to learn more about the other 9. But we're very excited about the program of work we have planned ahead and very eager to have our members engage with us. So I encourage you to get involved in our committees and our task forces, take part in our monthly conference calls, read the daily supplement, attend many of our in-person events, really get engaged and get the most out of your CRN membership, because together we're going to create a more transparent industry for all of our consumers.